Hello and welcome. Not really sure exactly what wants to be expressed here, but just coming in to really just to clear more energy. Um, to just kind of work through some of these aspects. Ahashana atene atemone ahatana ashini ashini. So this and I want to get the words back to this codependent modeling. Okay, that makes some sense there. Now, really, when we look at codependency, I mean, practically most relationships, right, that we see out there, tend to be codependent. Tend to be, well, you could say these relationships occur within these, right, the 3D constructs, right, within interactions, daily interactions, within, our daily exchanges, etc., etc. And through that experience, through that lived experience, um, how the construct itself is what allows for the manipulation, for the control, right? The power and the control, or the power and the control, push-pull, attempts at whatever you want to say, right? And this is the game based on the construct. Now, you have to know the game, you have to know the rules of the game in order to win it, right? Let's just say. And when you're dealing with a relationship that is strictly built, right, from the 3D, you could say, you won't get that authentic expression, right? You're gonna get the games. And it's really like a means of like communicating, you could say, on some level. It's a way of relating. It's a way of being. Right? These, I'll give you this if you give me this, right? But that's all it's ever going to be. It will always remain in that space. Until someone shifts, right, and desires something more. But you cannot expect the other one to shift with you, because depending on what's underneath all of that, right, well, that's a whole different ball game. You can't just, you would both have to be on the same page and both have to call in that energy. I'm just being reminded of something. And it's not something you can fake. either. You can go through the motions. It reminds me of like when you would. So I remember I grew up Catholic, and I grew up in the Catholic Church. And when you make your confirmation, right, the sacrament of confirmation, I remember my teacher telling us that we would feel the Holy Spirit, come in and wash over us. And I was into spirituality, you could say. I was fascinated with, I felt very connected to spirituality, to the Blessed Mother, that feminine aspect. And I remember like making the sacrament, or like, just going through the, the sacrament, whatever the process was, and like I felt gypped. I was like, I did not experience any kind of Holy Spirit washing over me. I didn't feel it. I didn't experience it. And it reminds me of that like almost like that going through the motions and yet the feeling not being there. Not really being there. Like the feeling wasn't really there. The mutual feelings weren't really there, or maybe there weren't even mutual feelings. Or the feelings weren't mutual. Like a mismatch. But it being like hidden, and so now it being unveiled. Ashana, ashemone, ashine, ashine. Yes. And then I'm being shown like, when like when you remove the veil. Ashana, ashemone, ashine, ashine, to know what's beneath that. It's almost as if like that part of the process of marriage, right, was not like it just didn't happen. Ahashana, ashemone, ashine, ashine, ashine. So almost like that part of the feminine, like wanting to remain veiled and unseen. Almost like there's two different sides to that now. So revealing, right, the two-sided nature to things. Ahashana, ashemone, ashine, ohoana, ohoana, ohoana. So that duality of existence. Ahashana, ashemone, ashine, ashine. Just to reveal that contrast, I feel. Ahashana, ashemone, ashine, ashine, ashine. To, allow what is hidden to be revealed. Ahashana, ashemone, ashine, ashine, ashine. It's just the aspects of the feminine, right? So the various aspects of the feminine to be revealed, to be, seen, to be encountered, to be learned, one could say. Ahashana, ashine, attemone, ahashana, ashine. So that back to these, the understanding of like the pairings, right? The within that greater context. Ahashana, Ashemone, Ahashana, Ashene, Ashene. The greater revealing, that greater unfolding. Ahashana, Ashemone, Ahatana, Ashene, Ashene, Ashene. So this really clearing at root level. Ahashana, Ashemone, Ashene, Ashene, Ashene. So this clearing out of this where we are not bearing witness. Ahashana, Ashemone, Atene, to the greater unfolding. Ahashana, Ashemone, Atene, Atene. And allowing for that greater unfolding. Ahashana, Ashemone, Akene, Atene, Atene, Atemone, Ahatana, Ashene, Ashene. Allowing for that greater fulfillment. Ahashana, Ashemone, Ashene, Ashene, Ashene. So this understanding of the purpose of those aspects of the feminine for the masculines, divine masculines journey. Ahashana, Ashene, Atemone, Ahatana. So that part of their journey, into that wholeness. Ahashana, Ashemone, Ahatana, Ashene, Ashene. So within the divine masculine, that revealing, that unveiling, that understanding. Ahashana, Ashemone, Ahatana, Atene, Atene. Really that, that all is well and all is perfect and all is in divine order. Ahashana, Ashemone, Ahatana, Atene, Atene, Atene. So within the understanding that this is imprinted within, on our children, these programs that we continue. Ahashana, Atemone, Asheni. It's, they are essentially looped in. Just as we were. Ahashana, Ashene, Atemone, Ahatana. And just as one would say, the greatest of intentions, the purest of intentions, sometimes that, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Ahashana, Ashemone. So releasing off of that, and into this, you could say this right way to work with intentions. Ahashana, Ashemone, Ashene, Atemone, Ahatana. So this releasing off the outcome. Ahashana, Ashemone, Ahatana, Atene, Atene. And this, really this, it's like this need for this domination and for this control. Really this like objectifying in some way. Ahashana, Ashemone, Ashene, Atene, Atene. Because really one thinks that they have this right way, or this is the way it's supposed to be, and I'm this really this old patriarchal system. Ahashana, Atemone, Ashene, Atene, Atemone. Without that recognition of the importance of that feminine wisdom. Ahashana, Ashemone, Atene, Atene. But that true feminine wisdom, that authentic feminine wisdom, right? This really this establishing of this harmony, this partnership, ahashana atemone, ahatana ashini, ashini, as the way forward, ahatana atemone. So no longer this these old patriarchal system or these old patriarchal establishments as being somehow superior to this right, this conscious relationship, ahashana atemone, ahatana atene. So this really creating this relationship, right? Creating a relationship, creating harmony, creating abundance, ahashana ashemone, this co-creation of a really a shared reality, ahatana ashemone atene atene, is being able to exist within this vibrational harmony and being met in that space. Ahashana atemone ahatana ashene ashene ashene. And also within recognition that not everyone is able to meet us there. Ahatana ashemone ashene, and that is fine. That is their own journey to unfold. Really, we are to move forward. Ahashana ashemone, as one. Atene atemone ahadana. So just this where others are not able to vibrationally match, to just release that out now. Ahashana ashemone atene ashene ashene ashene. Good. Because we are intended to be moving towards that is what we are intended to create and manifest forward. Ahashana ashemone achatana atene atene. Not this old it's almost like it's this fear of just letting go and of trusting, like the union. Ahashana ashemone atene ashene. Really learning how to trust one another again. Ahadana atemone ashene ashene. To learn how to trust and work together to establish this this vibrational harmony. Ahashana ashemone atene. This continued harmony, this continued moving forward. Ahashana ashemone, progressing forward. Atene ashemone atene atene. Recognizing that there's just a better way. There is a and it's not in the where it's not in the dominant where one is better than the other. No, it's these these new ways, right? It's these new ways forward. It's these really it's the honoring of the process, and then what is really emerges from that process, what is born out of that process. Ahashana ashemone, what is born out of the merging, what is born out of the coming together. Ahashana ashemone achatana ashene ashene, what is conceived, what is born, what is brought to life. Ahatana ashemone, and it's the honoring of that process of coming together, of uniting, that is what will birth the new way, the new ways. You could say they are the new ways. It is the new way. Ahashana atemone ashene ashemone ahatana ashene ashene ashene. And we each have our we each have our processes. We each have our own ways of harmonizing, of really coming together, of coming together as one. Ahashana atemone ahatana ashene ashene ashene. Good. Okay. And so it is.